Good evening. There has been a dramatic and violent end to the hunt for the so-called face.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. And we begin with that deadly scene in Fresno, California. The chaotic and...
CBS covered this about 5 stories in and completely buried it after non-stories like Ivanka Trump conflicts of interest with China. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton used the Clinton Global Initiative as a way to funnel money in exchange for favors from the State Department. Not a peep about that. But here it is, leading the news. Ivanka Trump, how dare her?
With Scott Penney. The Trump family has vowed to keep its vast financial interests separate from the government, but today we learned of a possible conflict of interest involving the president's daughter and top advisor, Ivanka.
Woo!
China gave her business potentially lucrative trademark approvals on the very day that she and the president were having dinner.
What a complete non-fucking story.
She has to comply with the criminal conflict of interest statute, which will prohibit her.
Others have sued President Trump over his business conflicts. Scott, according to one fashion analyst, Ivanka Trump's company saw a 771% increase in sales.
Which means nothing if the original sales were minuscule.
Between February of 2016 and February of 2017, industry experts call that number incredible and insane.
Now here for the next non-story.
A good deal of mystery over the president's
They're trying to make a story out of Trump's taxes that no one gives a fuck about. Completely fabricated stories. Watch this.
And with more on that, we have
For him. Watch this rationale.
His own filers. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
It's going to make it much harder to pass tax reform with the president not releasing his tax.
The man who murdered someone on Facebook and was still on the loose was found and killed, but they buried it after Trump's taxes.
sharp-eyed fast food worker spotted the gunman who posted.
Now the story that's even bigger is buried after Trump's taxes and Ivanka Trump's conflict of interest. There was a terrorist attack by a radical Islam guy in California. Watch how they cover it. They don't mention radical Islam, of course.
Thank you. Well, police say 3 murder victims in Fresno, California today were also chosen at random. But they had one thing in common. They were white men. John Beck, motivated by hate. Fresno police chief.
Motivated by radical Islam, he was yelling Allah Akbar. Fuck you.
Jerry did not do anything to deserve what they got.
Late this morning, the suspect, identified as Corey Ali Mohammed, shot first at a utility truck, killing a passenger.
You scumbags. This is radical Islam. You're not even fucking mentioning it.
Fire at random. Moments later, 2 more.
Getting into custody, he yelled out Ali Akbar.
Is this a terrorist act?
Too early to say whether or not this involves terrorism.
Police are now linking Mohammed to a 4th murder in Fresno.